Now if I try to click on Dorothy right now, there is no page because I haven't created it yet. I'll hit the back button and I'll just test. It's looking for Tin Man, and I'll test again. It's looking for Scarecrow, and I'll test again. It's looking for the Lion page. Very good. Now that I've tested all my hotspot areas, I can close my browser window and return to Dreamweaver. Now I'm ready to insert a rollover link, and it uses a JavaScript behavior. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and go down to the last word of my paragraph and press the return key. And maybe I'll press it twice just so I can have a little space down in here to work. Now what I want to do is insert a rollover button. I can go up to the Insert menu, Image Objects, Rollover Image. This will bring up a dialog box. I'll start off with an image name, and I'll call it Slippers. It's the Ruby Slippers. My original image will be Slippers 1, so I'll go browse for it. I'll go to the desktop, make sure I'm in the Wizard folder, and I'm looking for the file called Slippers 1, and I'll choose it. And then I'll go browse for the rollover, which will be Slippers 2, which happens to be a black and white image. So the color will swap for the black and white. I need to put in some alternative text, and that will say link to home page. And when clicked, it will go to index.htm. So that's how all the fields should be filled out, and I will click OK. I'm going to save my work. File, save, test it in a browser, scroll on down, and check out the rollover. And that works just perfectly, and it will go to the home page, as you can see. I'll close this up and return back to Dreamweaver. At this point, I have completed everything I need to do, and I'm going to take a good look at all the parts. I'll review all my styles. I have an H1 and 4 links: the default, the visited, the hover, and the active. Here I am inside my Wizard folder, and I can see my new index page that I just completed, and I'm interested in making 4 additional pages. Now I could create those from scratch, but that would be kind of silly once I've done all the work here on my index page. So I'm going to move this info page out of the way, and I'm going to take the index page and I'm going to duplicate it. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. And I'm going to rename each one of these. This one will be called Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, Lion. Now when I go to the Dorothy page, I can see that it's still the same as my index, and I will start making changes. I will name this Dorothy. I will take out this picture. I will replace these words with the words Dorothy, and I'll swap out this text. I'll go down here and I'll find my info document. I'll take this text and copy it, and I'll swap it out for this text. And right in here, I'll put in my Dorothy picture. Dorothy, period. I'll save my work. And now I've completed my Dorothy page. I can close this document and do the same thing with the Scarecrow. Right away, I'll change the title. I'll get rid of the old photo. I'll put in Scarecrow. I'll get the text. And paste that in place. And here, I'll put in the picture of the Scarecrow. Type in the alternative text. And this page appears to be done. I'll save it. And I would continue on with the same process for the Tin Man and the Lion. At this point, I'm in my Wizard project folder, and I can return to my index page and actually check the links that go to Dorothy and to Scarecrow. You can go ahead and do the Tin Man and Lion pages on your own. At the conclusion of the project, all your pages have been updated with new content, and you'll want to test all your links rigorously.